everyone, my name's Amber.
I'm Charisse.
And I'm back with another reaction video. Today we're doing Nightwish, brand new Perfume of the Timeless.
Oh my gosh, I was so excited for this.
This is going to be your first brand new song since you become a Nightwish fan. Like, it's new, brand new for you. It just came out. Cause
yeah, the Human Nature was like, we did that a little bit after it was already out.
The whole album had already been dropped and released.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. You could Charisse is wearing her Nightwish shirt. Oceanborn.
Yep.
I'm wearing Nightwish. So, I'm excited for this because first Nightwish in a while. I've been looking forward to this new album.
Me too. I'm so excited.
And we're gonna continue with the rest of the Nightwish songs we have to finish for the before the new album comes out. Is the plan. So we got a date now, so we just gotta work the songs into the schedule.
I'm just excited that it's dropping during our Symphonic September.
Yep. So prepare for a lot of Nightwish that month, obviously. So probably go back to like we did when we first started the channel, like one a week. Or something like that. Or what was it, like every other day? Like when we very first started?
When we very first started, it was every other day.
Anyway, enough talking. Let's get into this new song.
Yep, let's see.
Can't believe it's already been over 5 minutes into the song already.
Like, wow, this is like, does it feel like it was that long?
Like, we've said this before, but Nightwish knows how to compose a song that it doesn't drag. It may be long, but it never drags.
That's for sure. Like this started out with those nice dominant drums at the beginning, giving me the tribal vibes.
I love that. Showing the anglerfish, that was cool. And then Flora with that, I don't know what it was around her neck, but that was cool.
Yeah, obviously, this one, is about, the evolution. A lot of evolution references with Darwin.
Mm-hmm. I do have a complaint, though. Flora's hard to hear in some spots. I hate to complain, but
I guess, like, I'll say some of that may have been intentional just because, like, the music, they may have wanted more dominant in areas. I can see that in parts, but, yeah, I do agree she was a bit low in areas that made it harder to understand what she was saying. Because this one, the beginning, she was kind of like, she had her more like lighter, prettier voice. And then she didn't start getting like her, more powerful, heavier sound to like, a little bit more in the middle, I guess. But it was still a little bit harder to hear her.
Mm-hmm. That's a first for me. Like, Nightwish is usually really, really a spot on with their mixing. But yeah, obviously they did it for a reason. They've spent months mixing, so this is how they wanted it, just not our preference.
Like, see certain areas where, yeah, the music they might have wanted a little heavier, which I get, like, because this one has really good, like, the music's awesome. Like, I love the mixture of the heaviness, the folkiness in the beginning when they were talking about like all the generations and everything.
Yeah, it's just crazy to see how quickly that adds up. Like, it all makes sense, but just to see the numbers put out there, how quickly it adds up.
That's just crazy to think about. And like the visuals in this with all like the with the food chain with the animals and the birds and the fish and the divers.
Crazy to see like that hawk carrying like a full-on gazelle or something. Like, that was so small compared to the thing it was carrying. It was crazy. And then,
what did you think?
There was some animal, like a hyena-looking thing, walking down the side of a cliff. Did you catch that?
I mean, I did see very quickly. Like, there was so much I will say this video has so many visuals and like references to like get. Like, this is one you have to definitely watch multiple times to get like all the references.
I know. Well, you guys can't see behind me, but like at about 2 minutes and 3 seconds, you could see it. Some sort of mammal walking down the side of a cliff, and you can tell it's down the side and not like at an angle because like the camera's not tilted because a bird flies across the screen that's flying straight. So that's just crazy how nature is. We're so removed from it, most of us at least, living our suburban and urban lives that,
They like kind of show like how like with the food chain and like the evolution, they started with like the monkeys and then went to the people. Like, I like that. Like, this was a really good video. And then obviously the fish and the insects and the moths and everything. Yeah. The butterfly.
And then the effects on the guys' faces, aging them, was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I like how it looked like kind of like ghostly.
Yeah. And then it like made them age them. Like, it took them from their current age, aged them until they were like bones, and then
skeletons and bones.
And then I heard Yuka's bass line a little bit in there, which is cool.
Yeah, I got the bass in there too.
I'm really curious to hear what he's got in him for this. What he's gonna bring to Nightwish now.
Yeah, I'm curious too. Yeah, this is really good. And then like the whale skeleton, it was like a really big fish.
Mm-hmm. I was slightly concerned at the beginning that it was gonna be just another one of the softer, but obviously good ones. But I'm glad to hear that they or sticking to like what they said. It's gonna be a heavy album, so.
A gradual transition though, how it started out like really soft and then it built up to that really heavy area in the middle.
Right in front of the floor.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's finish this off. This is good so far.
This is awesome.
We are their air dust on their palm. We are because of a million loves. We're the perfume of the timeless, last sighs on a deathbed. We are their air dust on their palm. We are because of a million loves. We're the perfume of the timeless, last sighs of a million loves.
All right.
Troy and
Troy does have a really nice voice. He was a nice addition. Like they didn't really use him much for vocals in any. I mean, yeah, he in Human Nature he had more of a part, but like Endless Forms they didn't really use him much for his vocals. But I'm glad to see they're using him more. He does have a nice voice.
he does have really beautiful, pure vocals, which do work for some songs. Because he doesn't really do like extreme or he doesn't really add too much grit or anything to his voice.
Yeah, he's like a nice, pure singer. Got that nice, calming, soothing tone to it that like really fits with like the aesthetic they're going for there.
It sounded like a harp in the background.
Yeah, I was thinking like it'd be cool if like one of these cover bands out there do it and like bring in like let's say the Harp Twins since they're the most well known people that do harps.
Yeah,
I mean I know it's a small part, but it be kind of a cool thing to see.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, I like that because that really fit the harp sound with Troy's beautiful voice. Like that fit well. And then they ended it sounding like again like the water sounds and like a whale. It sounded like a whale singing.
Mm-hmm. The part where Tumas turns into a tree, like I wonder if that's him telling us how he wants to be like buried. Like those tree pot things where you can get buried and like a tree grows out from using you.
Yeah, it fits with like, the circle of life, because when we die, we go back, into the earth, kind of.
In theory, like if
In
you do
theory, yeah. If you
modern
think
burial, you don't really.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, like, that's what I kind of thought that could also have been a reference to, like,
Yeah.
as we die, going back to the earth and things like, because, since this one has a lot of evolution references in it.
Yeah. I mean, I've honestly thought about that as a way, like, when I go out, like, something like that. Maybe I've heard that there's mixed reviews on those things, but, like, I don't know, something more eco-friendly. I mean, I know the planet's already going to hell, and my one body ain't going to make a big difference in that, but, maybe something can make use of it.
And do, like, the whole, like, having a tree, like...
There are, like, tree pod things that you can do.
Tree pod. I know there was something with the tree pod. I remember hearing about it. I don't know, like, a lot about it, but...
Tree pod burial cost.
Yeah.
About 2,500 for including cremation. Intact bodies are not available yet, so cremate me and put me with the rest into the earth. Maybe not necessarily like a tree. Oh, that would be kind of nice, for future generations to come visit or whatever. But definitely want to be on like a forest preserve or something that's like protected.
Yeah.
But this was really good. It makes me excited for the rest of the album. My only real complaint about this whole thing is that Flora was hard to hear in some sections. I want to hear her really strong voice more prominent.
She just has a really beautiful voice, but like we did get a little bit more of like her darker belt sound, but like it was a bit low, so it was hard to like really get like the full sound that we like. Now we know I know like probably it was intentional, obviously, but always hearing more floor and being more dominant in areas is always nice. Because I mean, look at how clear we got Troy at the end there.
Well, I mean, Troy had it like essentially to himself, so that helped. But yeah, this was great. Not like a super heavy, but it had nice heavy elements to it.
Yeah, sections. There were definitely a couple areas that were like had a pretty heavy section, but I love this one because like again, this is a good first single to start with, because one, this is like a really long one, but it didn't feel like over 8 minutes.
No, none of their songs do. To be clear, I didn't spoil anything for myself. I didn't watch any trailers. I didn't watch anything for it.
I didn't either. I didn't look at any of the comments, as tempted as I was.
Yeah, my friends were like awake at like midnight or whatever, watching and listening. It's like, I wish I could do that, but have to save for the channel.
We don't want because we want our first, like, this is our first listen. Definitely this is one I want to hear more of and look at the video more, because this had so many different references in it, like to get it all like.
Yeah, it's gonna be one that you have to watch several times to find everything.
Yeah, I was just like, wow, there's just so much in this. Like, this video was amazing though. Like the visuals, and like the divers in this video, that was cool.
Yeah. So what are you gonna give this one?
Wow, the music though was so good in this. Like, I love that, like the gradual built up, and then at the end it went back down to being softer again. Mm-hmm. This was really good. Yeah, my only complaint was just floor being low in some of the areas that I felt like maybe she could have been just a tad higher. So, I'm still gonna give this a 9 though.
I'm gonna agree 9. It's hard to give Nightwish anything less than a 9, honestly, but yeah, this is just so good. Yeah, looking forward to the next one. We're definitely gonna make sure we sit down with our schedule and try to make sure we knock out the rest of the songs that we still have from the Nightwish albums that we never finished before the album drops. So
yeah, any more songs drop, we'll be getting on that.
Yep, so that's gonna be spliced in there. So stay tuned for a lot of Nightwish between now and September, and then I guess through October probably even for the whole album and everything. So.
Yep, this was great, like awesome. I just can't wait for the rest.
Yep. So please check out links in the description for the original video and all of our social media.
And we just want to let you know that both our Patreon and PayPal are now open, so please just send us your requests, and the links will be down in the description.
Until next time, bye.
Bye.